We are, of course, nearing summertime, but the start of the season can be a little confusing to pinpoint because there is a difference between meteorological and astronomical seasons, right? Meteorologist Christian Morgan explains the difference between the two in today's Weather IQ.
Well, you've probably heard us talk about the change of the seasons multiple times. Nowadays, you have all sorts of reminders, calendars, phones, technology. It's hard to miss the beginning and end of each season. But have you ever noticed that we sort of work on a different calendar? Let's dive into the difference of meteorological seasons and astronomical seasons in today's Weather IQ. Okay, this is a little inside baseball, but it's going to make sense, I promise. This is what meteorologists consider to be the change of the seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter on March, June, September, and December 1st. So no, this doesn't necessarily follow along with what Earth does or what we traditionally think about as our seasons. For example, let's take the vernal or the spring equinox. It's usually on or around March 20th. And this is the start of spring when the sun is directly over the equator. You get 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness. Now, the summer solstice is similar in that the first day of summer often occurs around June 20th. This has to do with the sun's relation to the earth when the center of the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer. That means we get longer days in the northern hemisphere and shorter days in the southern hemisphere. They're actually starting winter down there. Same type of thing happens with the winter solstice. It's just the opposite. Shorter days here in the northern hemisphere and longer days in the southern hemisphere. And now you're probably thinking, well, none of what I just said lines up with what I said earlier about the meteorological seasons. And you're right. Okay, like anything, there's a method to our madness. Here's why we use those seasons in the way that we do. They're based on annual temperature cycles and fall in line with the calendar a little easier and better. It makes it a lot easier too to keep up with records, compile stats, provide information for agriculture and commerce operations, and because the number of days varies with each season, the meteorological seasons follow an easier, mostly 90-day cycle. So the next time you hear us say it's the start of a season, even if the calendar doesn't say it is, you'll know we're not crazy. We're just trying to keep our weather calendar in check. With your Weather IQ, I'm meteorologist Christian Morgan.